This hand's fine. It's a bunch of cantrips. It's going to get us wherever we want to be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite there. So I'm going to pay 2 life and probe and figure out what's up here. So we're playing against Rug Delver. He has Delver, Leak, Tarn, Swift, Visions, Goyf, Snag. Okay. And I think I want to lead on Slight here. That's a pretty easy pick. So we're going to have to kill him relatively fast this game through a leak. Potentially through... Oh, never mind. So I'm going to probably tap that for red twice. So paying 2 life there is better. Like, I'm already paying 1 there, so he drew a non-land this turn, or a non-spell on Delver. But at this point, we've stuck the relevant spell, so really it's just a matter of making sure he dies before I do. Which is one of the reasons why Mana Leak is not the best card in the world against this deck. Because if I get to Ascension before you get to resolve Mana Leak, you just kind of die. So I probably have 2 more turns. Well, that's a start to some crazy stuff. Did I hit? I didn't, but I think I want to. Let's think about this. Do I want to start going off here? Like, do I burn the Poetic Ritual? I think I do. Always yes. And always yield. I want red, blue. I think I want to minimize the number of cards I exile here too, so I can go off next turn. I don't really have grandiose plans of killing him here. And I want to delve 1, 2... I don't know what the right spells to delve here are. Probably Thought Scour. Probably the second Morphos. And not the Morphos, actually. I think I just want to delve both rituals, because I think the ritual is the last spell I want to cast in my chain. And immediately punished. Okay. Good to know. My thought was that I wanted the most non-ritual... Like, I want to get Ascension active, then cast Ritual into his Mana Leak and double up mana there. Kill him that way. I don't want to, like, have to Ritual to trigger the Ascension, then get it Mana Leaked, and then, like, have to have another Ritual to kill him with. So I actually should have left the Thought Scour instead of the Metamorphose, because there's 3 of those versus 1 Morphos left, or 2 Morphoses left in the deck. I know he has a Serum Visions too. This is kind of awkward. Because I don't think I can afford to take the damage. So let's lead on Paretic and see what happens here. It's the wrong land to tap. I want to tap the Shivan Reef. Does my bait spell resolve? If it does, I get to activate Ascension and then have one more turn most likely. That's fine. If it doesn't, I just pass the turn. Is that right? I don't really see a reason to do anything here. Like Electromancer, like taking a damage just kills me. Absolutely, 100%. Odd. I don't think the last change I made to the deck took where I added the last Delta. So I have 3 Shivan Reefs here. Probably doesn't matter too much. It's actually better here because this still taps for a colorless to cast a cruise. So I have this horrible feeling that I'm probably dead as of here, but I'm going to play as if I'm not. That was also the wrong land. I should have played the fetch land and I could generate an additional mana. That was terrible. It doesn't do what I want it to. So I want to go... Okay. Yeah, I should have an extra card in graveyard. Which I don't know how much that matters or not. So... said always yield. Oh. Always yes and always yield. I don't want either of those. Card on top. Am I just dead anyways? Because I drew so many blanks and exiled so many cards? I think so. I can get to 5 Storm here, or 6, which is actually... Nope, we're good. We're not dead. We're going to 1. Like, he has to not have a... There's a lot of things that have to happen here. And actually playing that land at the point I did was also terrible, because I could have played this basic mountain I drew and taken a damage less. Oh, I have another trigger. I didn't even have to do that, so I could have stayed. Wow. I forgot I had the yeah, so I messed this up really badly here. I should be at one more life, and I'm probably going to die because of it. If I had not played my land at the point that I did. Oh no, I did need that because of the Delver dying. I could have stacked my grave shots better. Never mind. Yeah, if he has a spell, I'm dead. Uh, which is highly likely. Or a second one of them. Yeah, he had everything here, so I was dead anyways. I made a few mistakes in there. It's fine. Oh, that was some rust to shake off there. Let's see. Treasure Cruise is a little awkward there. I don't think I want to empty the Warrens. I think I want bolts. Because I don't want crews. I think I just need to be faster. I'm also going to shave a Painland. And an Electromancer because it's so fragile. This looks good. I want bolts to give myself a little more time. Okay. Uh, yeah. So the mistakes that game were playing that land earlier. I could have kept a card in graveyard, but it didn't matter because I had exactly 4 for the Ascension. And there's something else earlier too, where I could have done something slightly different. This hand is excellent. I want to slight to maximize the vision scries. Is that right? Or I could just take a ton of damage here. Like I don't want to serum visions and then keep both. I guess if I keep both on top, I can just probe into both, so I'm okay with that. Well, serum visions keep both has been called. That's fine. So if he doesn't have an answer to the Ascendancy, so I see Dispel, Static, 2 Cruise, Vision, Bolt. So I draw that. I think I just want to take the damage here and have another blue source for next turn. Not 100% sold on it being right, but it should be okay. So we hit a creature or a land. Probably should be boarding out more Electromancers in this matchup, honestly. Interesting. So I think I want to... The sequencing is really awkward. I think I want to Scour myself to lead off, maybe? Because it fills my graveyard the most, but the Visions adds the counter. Okay, I want a Visions first, actually. Um, don't want a Delta. Do want a Morphos. I want to. This is so awkward. Because I guess I want to like slight into this Morphos and use my mana semi-efficiently. That's pretty loose. I'm just gonna pass and play to Lightning. I should have just Grape Shotted the Delver is what I should have done here. Yeah, let's not let him dispel this right now. Give myself the most amount of time and force him to commit mana to a threat before going anywhere. So he's drawn land, so I know his hand is Dispel, Staticaster, 2 Crews, and a question mark. His click? Okay. I'm gonna Thought Scour myself in response. That's pretty good. So I Thought Scour myself again and activate Ascension. And then let him look at my hand and say good luck. Yeah, he's super dead from here. Just gonna have to play pretty fast, just looking at my clock. Oh, I have another Grape Shot in my... Yeah. He's... Beyond dead might be an understatement at this point, honestly. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm going to board out another Electromancer here. I would like to begin sideboarding. Maybe for a Swan Song? I don't really like Treasure Cruise in this matchup either. I don't really like Electromancer in this matchup. I like Wear Tear. Feel somewhat underprepared. I'm on the draw this game. Yeah, I'll just keep it as is, I guess. Not exciting, but whatever. Yeah, I like lands. This is fine. There's a 1 out of 3 chance I'm getting punished because that land probably should be instead of the Electromancer. Could have kept a 1-lander there with the Reef. Not a bad first turn for him. Not a bad first turn for us either. He doesn't have pressure. Gives us a little... Oh, I guess we don't have cantrips, so we can't really punish him for that with his hand. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll take the damage. I think I want the Bolt in this matchup. It's close, though. I guess my real question here is, what do I do if he does nothing this turn? Because I don't want to burn the second Serum Visions. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept the Bolt, because if he does nothing, I think I just want to pass. There's also the option of just cycling Metamorphose, which I'm actually quite okay with. Punished for my decision to play for drawing another cantrip. I could just run out an Ascension here and force him to counter it. My thought was that if I hit like a Slight or something, I'd rather cast it and then have the ability to cast another cantrip afterwards. But I really should have just played I don't know. I don't know which is actually more likely. There are a ton of cantrips in this deck. I'll let him counter this. We'll see where it goes from there. It's possible I should have led on Slight to hit a land. Because hitting land drops is pretty key at this stage of the game. Sure. How greedy do I want to get? I don't think I do. I don't think I need to get that greedy at all. Yeah, I think the big mistake was not being able to do this turn earlier. I think if I did that, there's a chance I'm in a much better spot, but I don't know how much better it really is. So my goal this turn is to get Ascension active. I mean, it always is when you have Ascension in play, but I have approximately one more tap of this left before I'm in bolt range, which I'm not too afraid of being in. So how do I sequence my cantrips? I think I Slight first. Sounds kind of odd to do, but Paretic is what I'm looking for. I don't want Probe. Visions. Ah, always click these in the wrong order, so I have to click yes once. I want the cruise, though. Do I? I'm not actually sold I do. No, the cruise is okay. I don't want the probe, though. Costs life. And I'm just gonna pass. That was a really huge mistake, actually. Oh, well, that's lucky. Need to do that, basically. So I'm dead to a bolt either way. This is gonna get a little... Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. I was gonna say, next turn was gonna get a little sketchy if I was still alive. I don't know how much having that extra turn matters, because it's very possible he just sat there with the Goyf up another turn. But I definitely should have Manamorphosed the other way. I don't think I should have saved it. I think I was still at the process of digging for something when I cast it. But it's possible that with all these rituals at the end game, I could have been better positioned if I had just kept it. And it's possible I could have been more aggressive with the Slight the first turn and try to hit another land. Had another mana this turn maybe, which would not really change anything. And if this was Faithless Looting, I think I would have been much better off. I think that sums it all up.